You can't win this one, it's impossible, right?
Checkmate.
You only have 20 seconds.
The authors of Code Geass use chess as a means to show that the protagonist Lelouch is a brilliant tactician and strategist. Now, the analogy between chess and real-life battle is really common. For instance, in The Witcher 3, King Radovid of Rudania says that this analogy is rubbish. Lelouch finds out that real-life battles aren't really what chess is when he discovers that there is a human element, since humans do not always follow orders like chess pieces do. However, there's still this thing that he thinks of it like three-dimensional chess. Now, Code Geass isn't really made by chess grandmasters. The chess that's thrown isn't very complicated. Incidentally, I think this show has an aesthetic element when it comes to chess, and that can be appealing to chess players like myself, rather than its technical understanding of chess, which isn't there. For the record, I'll let another YouTuber explain why this is.
Our game wasn't shown on screen. As a matter of fact, almost none of the game was actually shown. However, they do show the position where Lelouch starts playing, and I was able to extrapolate, and here it is. Lelouch's friend Ribble says there's no way he could win the game at that position, to which Lelouch says he'll only need about 9 minutes. Lelouch begins to move his king, to which the nobleman starts laughing hysterically, which is somewhat kind of warranted. More on that later. A lot of people have scrutinized how the show conveys the importance of the king in an attack. However, in endgame, the king certainly does play a role in attacking. And now, as to what moves Lelouch actually played, there is a mating sequence involving the king, and it goes king to g6. There isn't much white can do. He has to defend the h1 square, so queen to d1, rook to h8, queen captures f3, pawn captures, and no matter what white does, it is checkmate with queen to h1.
So what this guy actually says is that the most complicated position that is shown in Code Geass really is an easy forced mate, something that any club player would see. So chess in Code Geass does not draw on its beauty from the technical aspects. However, I feel that Code Geass stands out from other shows in its presentation of chess. Its aesthetic representation of the spirit of chess truly makes it stand out. That's one of the things that makes me want to come back to the show all the time. When I studied intellectual history, I made a paper on the beauty in chess. I had help from the chess philosopher Johann Bender. In his book Chess and the Soul, he uses Plato's Symposium to develop his theory of chess aesthetics. If you don't know Symposium, it's a book where a lot of guys get drunk and discuss what is beauty. Bender's thesis is that when a chess game progresses from the opening to the middle game to the end game, the player will be guided by eros, or for our sakes and purposes, beauty. The piece moves from set positions through the chaos of the middle game to a simplified end game in which the very idea of the game is realized. In that sense, players have very little agency in Bender's theory, because divine guidance is necessary to realize the full potential of chess. Eos is a Greek god, and the main discussion of Symposium is who exactly Eos is, but I'm not going to elaborate on that in this video. Instead, in my interpretation of Bender, I've looked at how an erotic player, a player in contact with Eros, will prefer a beautiful lost game to an ugly won game. And I feel Lelouch is exactly like that. Lelouch was offered a win in his chess game against his big brother Schneitzel, but declined because that would be humiliating and ugly. The end results are not the only important things. The process to get there matters just as well.
What is this? You're simply handing me a victory? If I accept this invitation, I'll be giving in to his intent. I can't allow this humiliation.
The game with Schneitzel shows that Lelouch is not about to do just anything to win. He wants to win in a special way that's elegant, that's beautiful. Coming from the perspective of aesthetics, Lelouch is guided by the god of Eros to win like a gentleman and not in a brash way. So the emotions surrounding chess really makes it aesthetic in my point of view. It's like the former world chess champion said, Emanuel Lasker, mein Gegner ist mein Freund. My enemy is my friend. That is to say, when Lelouch and Schneitzel fight, they are cooperating in producing a work of art. Battles are portrayed as elegantly as possible in Code Geass, and that gives you the feeling that some entity like Eros help guides their battles toward beauty. Well, that's it for this essay. Please push a like, comment, and do subscribe. If you want to, feel free to watch another video of my channel. See you next time.